How founders can unlock the secrets to building a user-friendly interface. Design your product with your users in mind, and so be friendly. Patrick here from Founder Revenue Academy, a business that has to date helped over 100 early stage B2B businesses grow, and today we'll be delving into one of the cornerstones of customer satisfaction, which is user-friendly interface design. You might be thinking that I'm a salesperson, what do I know about great design and great products, which is a fair challenge. However, having worked with several startups, you pick up a few things, hence wanting to cover this one, bringing together what all the good ones have done well. Understanding the importance of user experience is a non-negotiable. Your customers are indeed the lifeblood of your business, and making their interaction with your product or service as effortless as possible is paramount. Sadly, the significance of user interface design often slips under the radar, leading to less than ideal experiences for customers. But don't fret, we're here to unlock the secrets of crafting such an interface so you can offer your customers top-notch experiences. Design is not just about aesthetics, it's a fundamental principle to remember. Yes, your product or service should be visually pleasing, but the core objective of design is ease of use. This is where user interface design steps in. It's about creating interfaces that are intuitive, uncomplicated, and visually captivating. For example, the top right of a website is where we automatically look, then we may scan to the bottom left, and so design with how you use a website in mind as a good starter for 10. Keeping things simple is also a key to user-friendly interface, so avoid clutter and unnecessary elements. Instead, concentrate on the essential functionality of your product or your service, ensuring it's easily accessible to your customers. Remember, less is often more. A clean, uncluttered design can improve user comprehension and streamline navigation, leading to a better overall customer experience. So consistency is another crucial aspect. Customers should navigate your product seamlessly, irrespective of the device or platform they're using. So ensure you use consistent design elements such as buttons, icons, color schemes, and typography across all different platforms. This uniformity contributes to a sense of familiarity and predictability, further enhancing the user experience. Next is understanding your customers' needs. It's perhaps pretty obvious to understand your customers' needs, but we have to mention it. So reinforcing the problems and issues that your target market encounter and how your product solves this needs to be reinforced. By stepping into your customer's shoes, you can design an interface that addresses their needs, making it easier for them to interact with your product or service. You have to use some common sense here, but if you were to solve the problem, how would you go about it? So let's say you've designed a new CRM, having been a CRM manager at another company, frustrated about how that particular CRM didn't work. What steps would you take, and therefore what would you expect to be in place with regards to the interface? Thinking of it this way, often all the answers are revealed. Next up is user testing, because it's such a powerful tool to better understand your customers. So it involves real users interacting with your product or service and providing feedback on their experience. This invaluable input can guide you to fine-tune your interface, making it increasingly user-friendly. You may have heard of QAs in larger businesses. This is what they do, and they're crucial. On the other end, check out something like AppSumo. Rapid testing to gain much needed feedback. Remember, the digital world is ever evolving, so are your customers' needs. Your interface should be flexible and able to adapt to these changes. So make sure your interface is scalable, easy to update, and modular. This allows for easy addition or removal of components based on user feedback and changing requirements. So accessibility is another aspect often overlooked in interface design. So ensure that your product is accessible to everyone, including those with disabilities. Incorporate features such as text-to-speech for visually impaired users or closed captions for the hearing impaired. This not only widens your user base, but also builds goodwill for your brand. So in summary, keep it simple, consistent, customer-centric, flexible and accessible design. So by adhering to these principles, you'll be offering great customer experience, otherwise known as CX, and this is the differentiating factor often between vendors. So that wraps up today's video on efficient and nice interface design. Hopefully you found it useful and valuable. If you did, perhaps you'd consider subscribing to the Founder Revenue Academy channel, where we upload 4 videos a week, all addressing common challenges that early stage founders will face, and most importantly, their solution. So I'll see you on the next one.